Wake the fuck up, samurai. Hey everyone, it's me. Morning voice. Keanu. Oh boy. What is happening? I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. It's Oblivion. They're revealing it. I guess I'm live. I said I wasn't gonna do this, but I was here anyway. I was awake. I was like, yeah, why not? So, I guess we'll watch this together. I was weirdly excited about an Oblivion remake. Because, like I said, I want to make this guy. So, we'll find out. It's probably just going to be a 5-minute trailer. And then, you know, game releases, and then I'll just stream it later. Because I'm not able to stream it now. So this is a waste of everyone's time. I guess no one forced you to click on the, you know, the notification to come here, right? Right? I hope. Chad, are you still getting drug warnings? Your stream warned me there would be excessive drug and alcohol abuse. Will you be boofing skooma to celebrate Oblivion Remastered? I only got them on Sunday. This is illegal, you know! It's crazy, there's still a content warning. It says, what the what, dude? Let me check. Yeah, I've removed it. What, Twitch, what the hell are you doing? Hey, Base, are you getting a drug warning? Okay. You show one Grandpa Dracula smoke weed, and then your stream is done forever. It disappeared. I turned it off. It just turns itself back on. So, I've already speculated about the Oblivion Remaster. You know what's funny? This remaster, or whatever this is going to be, is just making me excited for the potential of a Final Fantasy IX remake. Because that was rumored. And maybe that is real. When it comes to Oblivion, though, I'm actually like weirdly excited for it because this is a game I never finished, but played a ton of. And I'll show you my... This isn't mine, but I found a picture of someone's collector's edition, which I have. And it comes with a urethra septum piercing coin. And a little, like, guidebook. So I've got it right here. And, yeah, it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. It comes with bonus materials, including the making of Oblivion, which I don't think I've ever seen. So, you know, maybe that'll be included in the remaster. But yeah, like I said, if anyone's joining and wondering why this is happening, I don't really know. I'm weirdly kind of excited for the potential, and I just want to see what this thing looks like in motion. I wouldn't be able to stream it now, but if it comes out today, if it shadow drops, then I'll play it later. So, my main thing is, I really want to make freak characters the same way I used to be able to. And I don't think I'll be able to do that. Let's see. No ideas for Elder Scrolls 6. Got to release 4 for 20 years. Well, at least it's not Skyrim again. I know some people want Morrowind, and there's even a fan-made Oblivion remake called Skyblivion, which is, you know, made in the delightful Creation Engine. Is it called Creation Engine? The Skyrim engine. That is known to be reliable, functional, and not buggy at all. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. But we'll see. I mean, maybe this will be Unreal Engine. I'm hoping it is, so we can get some really great Unreal Engine stutters. It would be really nice. Also, the potential of a shadow drop. I know Todd has always said, apparently, that he's always wanted to do a shadow drop, but there's something about it that also feels like, you know, if this is an outsourced remaster, we saw, not that that's a bad thing, but do they have any confidence in this? Is this gonna be good? We'll see. I also have disgusted that my main concern is that part of Oblivion's fun is the jank and the weird characters and the fact that like 3 people voice an entire continent. It's like 6 people. It's like 6 people. So, you know, I want to see that stuff. I want to see a new generation of like bizarre NPC behavior. This will be just like the GTA Definitive Edition collection. Oh boy, now I'm really excited. Please. No, the screenshots did look good. Like, I'll say that there was some geometry that looked really, really nicely done. That doesn't mean this is going to be good, and it is a big game. So, it's been rumored for a while, but the fact that it's being shadow dropped is a little weird, but it's a big game. How do you remaster like a giant thing like this? Vinny, did you hear they're remaking Oblivion? Tell me more about that. Why does it need a direct? Watch this be a 5-minute trailer, and then the game releases, and I will have gone live for no reason whatsoever. Listen, I was up. I wake up like an hour before this. I have my coffee. It's fine. I figured, why not? I have time. I have a studio thing, but I can do that after this. Late April Fools. Oh man, look at the production value, chat. Oh my god. It's like a Nintendo Direct. I'm so excited. Alright, place your bets. Does it start with Todd explaining things? No, it's probably just a trailer. That's it. Virtuous. Who could have predicted that?
The others, they were taken to the tower.
Oh god, wouldn't it be awesome if there was no gameplay shown?
This ends here.
You hold our future in your hands.
Alright, thanks everybody for watching.
Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Thank you, Patrick Stewart. Now, what's... That should be it, chat. Alright, goodbye everyone.
Here we are, 20 years later.
Todd.
When you think about the Elder Scrolls,
Didn't start with him.
to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Wait, it's more than a
Obviously,
game?
we're working on
Wow.
the 6th chapter here, But what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters. Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and open-world games for their generation.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Oblivion
I like the
was
glitches.
a real defining moment in the series and for how we make games as a studio.
And that's why we gave this to someone else.
A remaster, we want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place.
Yeah, keep
You
the
want
bones.
some of that old charm.
He knows.
Coming back to Oblivion now with this tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's so much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world and
They're still
also
showing mainly old
this
footage.
evolution of our games, I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Looking back and seeing everything we've accomplished.
I thought that was
going to
be Jeff Keighley.
And working with these people, like, it's really special.
Yeah, there are still
Horse
quite
armor.
a few people that I've worked with for that long, and it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Oh,
Oh my God, it's been 20 years.
that DLC was the warm fuzzies.
I think the thing that gets
Started
me the
a whole
most
generation
was
of
the music. Like when you hear
microtransactions.
that music at the main menu, there's just like
Stop! You violated
this,
the law.
like, flood of nostalgia.
Oblivion is the beginning of who I am as an individual, as a game developer.
They could have just showed a
All
trailer.
starts with it.
I don't even think it took me till release to realize how big this was.
People loved it. Like, they loved it.
Sam
Such
Jackson.
a key moment in our history of making games and the evolution of how we build these worlds, and having players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
That was
Every
like
time we think about
Hyrule
Oblivion,
Field.
it's what if we could give that moment to everybody again?
I was born 87 years ago.
Oh,
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
oh God!
But
Get
for
ready,
all
chat.
these years, I've never been the
They're gonna
ruler of my
swipe
own
it,
dreams.
and it's gonna be a new graphics. Let's see how good he
I have
looks.
seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
You know. All right. Yep, that's graphics, all right. That's graphics. We love our graphics. It's still brown. Chat, there's going to be a day
Whether
one
you're
color
reliving these
correction
moments
patch.
or experiencing them for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible.
That does look good, though.
When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were
No,
really picky about
chat,
finding
it's-
the right partner.
it's just
From the
autumn.
very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to
What
bring
else has
our
Virtuous
vision
done?
to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
MGS3
Welcome
remake.
to Paris,
Oh yeah.
and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work delivering the best remastered Oblivion experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
It's the glitches.
We wanted to make the remaster more friendly to gamers with modern hardware. This
They worked on
is
Cyberpunk
Oblivion
as well.
in its most complete form.
Yeah, that looks it looks good.
Someone got here.
It does look good. I want to be like comically cynical, but
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events
Yes, it's a little
that
more
set
brown.
the stage for Skyrim.
it is a little more
You
brown.
embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
from unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
What
Please,
was the
please let
Oblivion
me make
Crisis?
more freaks.
What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil? Why are there only 8 divines instead of 9?
Wow.
In addition
Never
to the
thought
core
of any
game,
of that.
The
That's
remaster
crazy.
contains all add-ons, including story expansions, Shivering Isles, and Knights of the Nine, so you get the full experience.
It's nice
On
you
a
don't have to pay
personal
for those
level,
separately.
it was really important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience. At the end of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
The
Oblivion
French.
was my first Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
You will find your own path, but there will be blood and death before the end.
Yeah, that is my other big question: is what's the combat gonna be like? Is it gonna be better, or do you just hit them until they die in the face?
The technology we used to create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a
Mash
long
button, baby,
way
please.
since then.
Leak.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our
fucking knew
visual
it.
goals. We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
Same glitches.
It's not just about pure fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
Many don't agree
Brush
because
opens
it's not
a portal into
round.
the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
The Isles, a wonderful place. Good for a visit. Or eternity.
We've leveraged nearly every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset, allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world. Every
You're gonna
single
need a
asset in this
6090
game
for
was
this game.
completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch.
We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment. This results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects.
There's stuff
While
in
the
here that
original
looks
game had
genuinely
limited
amazing.
Dynamic shadows. Now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
I mean, it was evening, chat. It was evening.
We used an incredible new lip sync technology that really enhanced performance in our characters.
He left us a warning. Heed it!
And real tools helped us
still
create the
uncanny.
base mesh of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh, allowing us to share the model, rig, and textures. As a result, all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective even when the characters have very different facial features.
Welcome to the guild.
We have access to so many modern rendering features.
Great.
You'll see them in something as
Freaks!
simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world.
Ready
You'll really
to
believe
get
you're
me
in
immersed.
Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
Have you heard of the High Edge? Wait, was that Skyrim? I don't know if that's in Skyrim, that line. I've seen a clip of a dude getting pulped in that room and then a soldier going,
It's not
rest
just
in
visuals
peace, and
that
then
we've
also getting
modernized in the
pulped.
remaster. It's gameplay. It's UI and UX. It's audio.
The UI
We've
I'm interested
updated
in.
features and systems across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy. It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds.
Oh, okay. That's good.
We were able to fully recreate the character models, creating a physicality that feels more human. You see that in places like combat animations.
Someone's gonna
There's
fuck
a lot
that
more
spider.
separation between the upper and
Or
lower
want
body,
to.
and all the animations have more flourish.
It really is very brown.
Combat, in the
Except for when it's
original
very
Oblivion,
green.
didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. You know, it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
I guess you can shoot your magic like
There's a
Skyrim
proper third-person perspective
on
now.
your left hand.
The original had third-person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized. One of our goals was to have a third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability.
No, not
now, the
Starfield.
third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
You have my ear, citizen.
When Oblivion first launched,
You have my
Greetings.
ear.
How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races.
No. Keep it that
so
way.
we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue. Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight of those creatures.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop! You violated the law.
Stop! You violated the law.
Stop, criminal scum.
Okay.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone!
Okay. That's good. They gotta keep that in.
We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
There's a lot here that I don't...
Stop! You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood.
I'm not as emotionally attached to all the stuff that some people are. I just wanted the game to be a mess.
As
Is
games
that
have
too much to
developed
ask
over
for?
the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because there was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided it's 2025 and people are going to want to sprint.
I like sprinting.
In fact, all of the character locomotion has been completely redone from scratch, and that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion, Oblivion. What are those features that just immediately come
But if
to
you
mind
change
for
one
players
thing, that's
when they
that's
think
over.
of the game?
The mini games are the mini games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great! How's it go again?
I never
Like
figured that
lockpicking.
shit out.
You can put a fresh coat of paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil
Yeah.
or you're a new
I'm not into the
follow
lockpicking
you
in Oblivion
and
very
watch
much.
you
Oh,
and
God.
worship the ground you
Again.
walk on.
You will instantly
fuck.
feel at home. It just feels better. We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
Okay, that looked freakish. Like, I hate to keep using that word, but no, there's some genuine, like,
Oblivion is a
uncanny,
core
awful
part
moments
of the
in Oblivion.
story of
And that
Bethesda
was one
Game
of them.
Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the sort of the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
Skyrim 2.
To
That's what people are going to call this, huh?
Something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be shocked at just how good the game looks.
No, I can see it here. It's just people are
Oblivion
going
games
to be
look
upset because
absolutely incredible.
It's not.
And
It's
I think
got.
they're just going to find themselves
brown.
lost in the world.
Even if it's just the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel something. And that's precious.
You're going back to a world
I
that
won't
you've
feel
been
anything
to
until something
before,
teleports in front
but
of me.
it's better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately the same game
there was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios
and Virtuous,
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart.
And it's
being
out
able
now.
to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience.
It is,
We were
apparently.
too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait.
Todd got his wish,
The
everybody.
best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion Remaster will be available today.
I was born 87 years ago.
That's one for the clip compilation.
These years,
Was it a train? Yeah, sorry, I got hit by a train.
my own dreams. This is the 27th of last seed. The year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the third era.
These are the voyages
and the
Starship
final hours
Enterprise
of my life. I have seen the gates of Oblivion.
I will stream it later. I have shit to do today.
Waking eye may see. This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come. Looks clear.
A trap! The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness?
I can't believe it's been 20 years. The original Oblivion is now retro gaming. It's so fucking weird.
Here you must find your own path.
I think it looks good. I really do. I think a lot of this shit looks really, really, really good.
Find him. And close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Charge me for horse armor, cowards. Deluxe digital content? Oh god, they are charging for horse armor. God damn it. I don't think we need to see the gameplay stream, do we? I'm just going to stream it later. Plus, I have to get going in a minute. I just want to say a couple things. I was shitting on it a little bit, but I'm actually excited to check it out. I think it looks really good. I think some of the gameplay additions, the UI, the leveling stuff, I think is good. I'm not, you know, the most purist kind of person when it comes to Oblivion, because I've told the story, but I played it on a computer that couldn't run it. So I played it at like 240p resolution with all the graphics turned down, as that was my first time playing it. So, you know, I didn't really care what it looked like. I just wanted to get like absorbed in this giant world, and it was really cool. But yeah, I mean, when I played it for the randomizer stream I did last year, it was janky. It was still Oblivion. And that version is still very much playable. So it's nice that this exists as an option, as something new to check out. $50, man. I want it to be 80 so I could get more value. But yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting play when I play it later. So I want to check it out. Probably tonight around 8:30 p.m. Eastern. The usual time. And it'll be fun to see all the things. I'm not going to remember everything that's, you know, different about the original, but I'm excited to see what they've done with it. Obviously, my main concerns are now the faces look a little bit better, which means are they still going to be horrifying? And the video proved that, yes, some of them will still look horrifying. I do wonder, with an open world game like this, is it still going to be a glitch fest? And if so, great. And also, I'm curious about the new voice acting. As far as I'm concerned, Wes Johnson is Oblivion, so I still want to hear mostly his work. But I'm open to the idea of a game with a giant world having more than 6 voice actors. And gameplay. You know, the sprinting is good. Better combat feedback is good. I'm excited, chat. I think it's cool. Now, feel free to disagree on any point. The brown, as opposed to the bright, vivid colors, that kind of thing was what set the game apart a little bit at a time where brown and, you know, kind of like gritty, yellowish gaming was getting pretty popular. And Oblivion, in my mind, has always been this bright, colorful, green, lush game.
Wow. What did we...
Okay. So they're doing the thing. So Oblivion's kind of the antidote to that in my mind, because it was just kind of great to look at the time. I can imagine that there will be some kind of patch that people can apply eventually. We'll have to see. Maybe it'll still be cool. Maybe the Breaking Bad Mexico filter won't ruin the art style too much. But yeah, I like what I saw. I saw the trailer and I liked it, and I saw some of the things that they were doing, implementing different like kind of modernizations, and I thought it seems like they put a lot of thought into it. And of course, some things are going to not be as we remember them, and some things are just going to feel wrong. But I also have played way less Oblivion than many of you, so I'm probably not going to be too bothered about it. So anyway, I'm going to start downloading this thing because it's on Steam now. Worst kept secret in the industry, by the way. I can only hope that Final Fantasy IX Remake was also real. And potentially something that will be good as well. Am I going to get the $10 horse armor edition? What's the deluxe version? Unique digital Akatosh and Mehrunes Dagon armors, weapons, and horse armor sets. Digital art book and soundtrack app. Fucking Todd. That's really, I mean, it's crazy how it's, let me just say one thing. I know we're all pissed about the Mario Kart. I know that. I know the Mario Kart $80 is crazy because it's raising the industry standard. Nintendo knows they can get away with it, etc., etc., etc. The game looks great. The game plays great. But is it worth $80? Probably not. If they made it $70 and then said, for $10 extra, you can get the Mario horse armor, a digital art book, a soundtrack, and a Waluigi Blumpkin, people would buy that shit and no one would complain. They'd be like, well, it's optional. I'll get it. I'll make a decision and I will figure out what I'm going to do. But chat, Oblivion stream in like 8 hours or so. A little more than that. Maybe. So, someone said, how do you pay the Popel working on it? I think Nintendo can pay their Popel very, very well, considering Mario Kart 8 sold, what was it, 60 million units or so? 70 million? I think they're probably doing just fine. Plus, Nintendo has the most, they retain their employees, and they have a lot of employees, like, satisfaction or whatever. I don't know. So they're doing just fine. They're doing all right. All right, chat. Thanks for watching this. It's real. Oblivion is real, and we're going to play it tonight. And I can't even install it right. Oh, it's installing. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Surprising amount of people here for an early stream. Thanks, chat. I appreciate it. Have a good day and enjoy Oblivion, and let me know if it's any good. I'll see you later. Bye. By the way, one more thing, chat. The original version of Oblivion no longer exists. So please get angry. It doesn't exist anymore. They removed it from the internet. And you know what I have to say about that, chat? There is something I can say about that.
Forget your buddy.